Combine a gun that's easy to shoot and also does not break the bank, and you have the Security-9 from Ruger. Doug, I know you love this gun. Talk about it. Why do you love it so much?
Well, I really favor the full-size, guns, especially because there's a lot less recoil. They're a little bit easier to shoot. So if I'm wearing clothes that I really need something super concealable, I like the LC9, something small, compact. But any other time, I'm going to carry this full-size gun because I always feel like if you actually need to use the firearm to defend yourself, I want something that I'm going to shoot well. So this is the size that I really like. And I like the weight because there's going to be less recoil. I love the grip texture on it. It's got a place for, you can put a light rail or a laser can go on that. We've got the white outline sights. And we've got the thumb safety on here, or if you prefer the Pro model, which comes without the thumb safety.
Now there's something special that people may not see on this gun, and that is the hammer system. The firing mechanism is different on this.
Right, so everybody thinks it's a striker-fired gun because they don't see an exposed hammer. So what we have is basically a mini hammer in here, so you have the concealability, it doesn't snag, but yet you have that good trigger pull feel and the hammer hitting the firing pin, that real positive feel that you can hear it when you dry fire it. So it's a great feel. I love that about this gun. And we also have it in the compact model. And like I said, we have the Pro versions without the thumb safety if that's something that you prefer.
A ton of different options, and it's been so popular they've expanded it to have different colors and different variations that you can find all over the place.
Yeah, and I've got one that's got the laser, on it that I keep next to the nightstand. So, I love this pistol. It is my favorite, double stack carry gun.
I mean, it's a fun gun to get to the range. The more you shoot it, the more you love it, and the better you are with it. The Ruger Security-9. So Doug, we were talking in the studio about this mechanism. It's not a striker-fire gun. What is someone going to expect to feel on this gun, because it does have a hammer even though it's not exposed?
Well, for me, I like how it feels because it gives that more positive ignition when the hammer falls. A lot of times the striker fire guns doesn't feel very positive. You can almost not feel the striker come forward sometimes on some guns. The hammer, you always kind of feel it, kind of like you would an external hammer gun like a 1911. So I like that about it, and I just like the overall feel, the smoothness of the trigger. But one of the key things I've learned over the years shooting a polymer gun, coming from a 1911, I'm a 1911 guy, right? Very small trigger movement, very small reset. So you can't pull the trigger the same way on both guns and expect the same results because there's a lot more movement.
So show me what you do here and how you run the trigger on.
So the way I like to do it is I almost like to shoot it like a two-stage. So I'm going to take up the first stage, as I call standing on the trigger. I'm going to take up the first stage, and then that last bit of movement is when I'm going to finish it off. And I can do that fast or slow, but it's that way the actual shot, breaking of the shot, I'm keeping that movement down into a small, finite time period, and I know exactly when it's going to go off.
Okay, reducing the travel.
Yeah, so I'll dry fire it a couple times here. I'm going to take it up, finish. Take it up, finish. So now we'll live fire it here.
All right. And someone will say, well, can you do that fast?
Absolutely.
It sounds like almost like a rifle, like you're taking up the slack and then pressing it. So show me that in a more rapid shooting.
That's easy.
So even shooting it fast, it still works. It's smooth.
Absolutely. Fast or slow, that technique works really good whenever you're shooting these polymer pistols with a little longer, trigger pull.
Yeah, you'll be surprised at what this feels like in your hands.